So the second question in our series of discrete random variable questions is about the cumulative distribution function here. A cumulative means essentially that it will give us the values of all the ones added up from before. So for example, F2 will give us the probability that x equals 2. But F3 will give us the probability that x equals to 2 plus the probability that x equals to 3. And F4 will give us a probability of all of them. And remember that only 3 values are possible with this random variable: 4, 3 or 2. So basically the key to this is recognizing, of course, that one of these has got to happen because the sums are 1, so we've got F4 equals to 1. So we can put that into our function. So we have 4 plus k squared over 25 equals 1. And from here on it's going through the motions with our algebra till we get our value of k. It is okay to take the square root here because k has to be positive. In this case, it tells us that k is positive, so it's okay to take the positive square root of 25 because a negative value square root of 25 will give us a negative value of k, which we're told isn't possible. So k equals 1. That's our 2 marks for the first question. Okay, all you would not be required, of course, there's only 2 marks available. You're not required to write this. That's just written in order to explain what actually the situation is going on here, what's actually going on. So to write up the probability distribution, well, we now know fx equals to x plus 1 squared over 25. So the probability that x equals to 2 is going to be, and that's what we need to find, because to work out our probability distribution, we need to find a probability of 2, 3 and 4 occurring. But we can use this to work out the probability that x is equal to 2 just by putting 2 into there. So that's 2 plus 1 squared over 25, which is 9 over 25. Okay, now the probability that x equals 3, we can use this result here, but of course we're going to have to take away the probability that x equals to 2 from F3. So we've got 3 plus 1 squared 25. That would give us a probability of it being 2 and 3. So we need to take away the 9 out of 25. That is 16 over 25. On the top, take away 9 over 25, so that gives us 7 over 25. Okay, now, of course, with the last one, we should now see that because these two add up to 16 over 25, there's 9 remaining, so that should also be 9 out of 25, but it might serve as a useful check. We're expecting the answer 9 out of 25, but to do it in the same way as before, find x4, 4 plus 1 squared over 25. Okay. Take away the sum of these two from before, which is 16 out of 25, this answer here. So that means 1 take away 16 out of 25, which of course equals 2. 1 take away 60 at 9 out of 25. Do write it up as a table, just to guarantee that you probably would expect us to write up as a table now. We've got our three possible values, 2, 3 and 4, and our answers are 9 out of 25, 7 out of 25 and 9 out of 25. Okay, so that relatively standard 5-mark question on discrete random variables, and the most likely case to trip up is right on the first hurdle, not recognizing that it's cumulative, thinking that somehow this gives a probability of the events, that the probability of x equal to 2 being putting 2 into there is a common mistake, and not appreciating it's cumulative. Otherwise, once you've got that, the rest of it falls out quite easily.